Let me start with saying this, you wanna mess with Joe, you must have a fucking death wish. You get wrapped up, tape, mouth tucked, tossed in a ditch. I don't give a fuck, dumb fuck, you know what time it is. Success that homie, yeah, the road it gets lonely. All these fake fucks acting hard, trust me they are phonies. And this other fucking maggot, he reminds me of a maggot. If I ever see that cake boy, I'm turning him to a maggot. I'ma keep my bones aching, that's that, I keep it banging. Whipping it up movie, you make it spin, 5 up in Jamaican. Cause I don't wanna hear nothing about your stories, and the way talk is boring. 20% of them in the trap, getting drunk and doing Tony. Set up targets, come eat here, boy, and nibble on the cock. That fat guy, Republican, I seems getting shot. And for everybody, you know who ain't gonna make it happen. It's just a matter of time, Joe gonna be sitting at the top. Play what, yeah, everybody loves Joe Cronin. But before the fame, nobody ever noticed. And now he's on top, where he belongs. Making shows almost every night, hours long. Drinking whiskey, and always banging songs. Joe's got a following that you cannot clone. So tune in, almost every night. And get ready, hope you're ready for a fight. I try and give this man a chance, but man, he absurd. And I don't gotta say much, man, only one word. You a snake, running, telling like the Jake. Man, you a snake, trust me, I'ma eat your cake. I'ma clean your plate, man, I got faith that I'll see you one day, trust me, man, that's only faith. You want attention? You got attention. Now run and tell your fake your friends all that you gotta mention. You already know the mission, you're a psychopath pissing. And we don't change the mission, I know that you're hoping, wishing. But you're to burn down like we're shooting Hell's Kitchen. Boy, as real as it gets, we got revolutionary vision. You just that's the fake and phony, trust me, your free time is ticking. And I don't gotta hope it happens, you should be committing. Cause you can see the patterns of the rap when he's dimming. And you don't gotta ask, cause you know me, know your Joe are winning. Yeah, everybody loves Joe Cronin. But before the fame, nobody ever noticed. And now he's on top, where he belongs. Making shows almost every night, hours long. Drinking whiskey, and always banging songs. Joe's got a following that you cannot clone. So tune in, almost every night. And get ready, hope you're ready for a fight. Better recognize, better analyze. It's dollar, motherfucker, I terrorize. Come to your block, homie, I see those panic guys. I'm always prepared, me, I always strategize. Yes, dollar's right, I put up a fight. That's why I choke your mom's pussy with my cock all night. Yeah, you heard it right, JC West in sight. But he disappeared, G, fuckers, I'm blood of light. Blood of a hepadex, somos acting Conany. I tell my BLUMPKIN and hey, try to enemy. What they jangles, blood and diamond now. And then you met these motherfuckers, they ain't 11 down. Now the last ditch, they don't sup enough. Check the buff back, and I might have to nuff enough. Lincoln Fall Morse, I'm the drunk enough. I name my make these motherfuckers if they can't call it up. Yeah, everybody loves Joe Cronin. But before the fame, nobody ever noticed. And now he's on top, where he belongs. Making shows almost every night, hours long. Drinking whiskey, and always banging songs. Joe's got a following that you cannot clone. So tune in, almost every night. And get ready, hope you're ready for a fight.
Make Joe watch Raw, make him see what he saw. Make Joe
Love it.
Watch Raw.
You know, AEW does have a reputation for you know, kind of just mailing it in the nights after a pay-per-view or whatever. I just don't think they're ready a lot of times to really start new feuds or new ideas. It's almost like they're just dead from the pay-per-view. They're not ready yet to move on or to get in anything. I mean, they have a history of this, and before we really knew this, you know, we would come on and we would be like, "What the heck, man? That was boring after a great pay-per-view." You know, I don't understand. But yeah, it's just their MO at this point. They don't really have a whole ton planned. Delta, thank you for the super chat. 99-cent drop, baby. 1 cent away from the full one. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, one man will face his own mother. NASA just found Planet 9. They didn't really find Planet 9, but they did find a planet. Or not a planet. They found a a sednoid, which I guess is like a rogue mini planet type of thing. I don't know. It's in an elliptical orbit. In an elliptical orbit that takes 4,000 years to go around the sun, allegedly. Far beyond Pluto, calling into question theories about a possible planet 9 in the solar system. The object, for now designated 2023 KQ-14, the nickname Ammonite, I don't know how you say that, was found by astronomers in Japan while using its Subaru telescope in Hawaii, which is pretty amazing. You know, which a lot of the brand Subaru is, you know, they love the stars, baby. That's why you gotta like, you know, Subaru for that reason too. You know, a long time ago I worked at Subaru, and long time ago, and they had you know, I learned a little bit about the lore of the company, and it's actually really cool. You know, in America, it's like you see it as like, you know, woke granola lesbians or whatever, but I mean, the brand is really cool, and their background is cool. And if you ever look at, you know, the Subaru logo, you know, that's what the whole thing is. You know, the stars and space and whatever else. But really cool. So they found it, even despite their eyes and the way that things are, you know, the way that they were challenged with their opticals, they were able to see through the telescope. Unbelievable. You know what I mean? I mean, how funny is it that we couldn't find it? You know, all the astronomers on our side of the planet, you know, all the white astronomers, they're like, how does it feel that you couldn't find this? Does it feel great? Anglo-Americans, you know, blue eyes, blonde hair, big eyes. You're looking through the telescope. Didn't help. Didn't help, did it? Huh? Didn't help. No, but this guy, he found it. Don't you feel stupid? What's next? America going to lose in the 100-meter dash to a guy with one leg? Is that what's going to happen next? Good job, Americans. Real good. Fucking idiots. Biggest eyes ever. Can't find a fucking plate. Can't find these things. Ridiculous. I guess that throws out the whole driving thing out the window, okay? You know? What's your excuse for being in like 7 car accidents? Okay, Whitey, with your big eyes. Look like a fucking owl on crack. Still can't find the planets. I don't know. I'm sorry. What's up, chat? Everybody hit that like button and molest it. Molest it like you wouldn't believe. Molested, unbelievable. It's out. Epstein is a hoax, guys. Did you know that? It's all a hoax. You ran on it not being, but it's a hoax now. Fucking bizarre. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. People turning on Goldberg like crazy. All the WWE Shills are coming out to turn on Goldberg. Either they were told to, or like they knew that Goldberg was leaving and that everybody hates him. So they were like, I'm safe to criticize this guy. They would never criticize somebody else if it was like, you know what I mean, somebody else's thing, like, you know, anybody else did that. But they are feeling safe to come out to criticize Goldberg. So I find that fairly fascinating, and you should see it because it's quite amazing. Rosenberg was losing it. Several other people. Rosenberg, I actually kind of agree with him here, but he's usually a moron person. But I'm assuming he's giving it a real take, because I'm surprised he would criticize one of his fellow small hats, but he does. I think it's because Rosenberg was told he could go after Goldberg. You know? Like he would never say this about anybody else.
I gotta be quick here before my wife gets back and yells at me for doing this on vacation. Listen, Bill Goldberg, as a Jewish guy who's in wrestling and loves wrestling myself, obviously I appreciate his contributions.
What the hell does being a Jew have to do with anything? But okay.
I cannot believe the complaints about his send-off. Have you guys ever noticed that the people who are the most overbooked, the most over-celebrated, are always the ones who complain? The man got a...
Bro, how many times do I see like Cody and Kevin Owens and... No, maybe not Owens, but like, I mean, just like how many times do we see other wrestlers on podcasts and they like are venting about what's been going on and they're like, yeah, the payback match, I was so pissed off because like they cut away from, I did the thing and they missed it. And I was like, fuck, you know, and I worked on it for like weeks or whatever. And then like, yeah, I wanted to do this. And they were like, no, could you come in and just do that? And so then I had to do that. How many millions of podcasts are there like this? But Goldberg is a fucking asshole. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a big Goldberg fan, and I kind of did roast him the other day for him being weird about this. He's like, I don't complain, but here's a bunch of complaints. You know, it's fucking bizarre. Goldberg clearly doesn't, like, care that much about wrestling. He seems to not do. And then he was like, I laughed when the guy chopped me. And it's just like, there was all these things. Goldberg's kind of a douche. But, like, dude, how many other wrestlers do this? Like, what are you talking about? But you can't say anything because what they're, I don't know. This is just weird to me.
Who are the most overbooked, the most over-celebrated, are always the ones who complain. The man got a 15-minute match. It should have been a squash. Let's be honest. He should have gotten Goldberg. He should have been speared and taken out. The man's pushing 60 years old, hasn't looked good in the ring, some would say ever, but certainly not in the last few years. Got to have a 15-minute match, a battle with the world champion, and get a few words live on television and complains about his mic getting cut off. First of all, people, watch the product. NBC goes when the show ends every single time. They do not wait. The NBC, this is network TV. It's not USA, it's not Netflix, it's
I think the complaint is about where the commercials were. You know what I mean? I also think the referee was trying to tell them several times that it's getting really late. It's getting really late. And so they ran out of time at the end, kind of. And that was like, if Goldberg had tapped out right away, or if they had been a little faster with a couple of things, they would have, you know what I mean, whatever. But I don't really know the real truth. But I mean, there seemed like an excessive amount of commercials. It really seemed like they were trying to like bury Goldberg or laugh at Goldberg or something with the way they planned out the commercials and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know, dude. Have you ever seen commercials work like that? Because I haven't. Not that way. But, yeah, when Goldberg was like, they cut me off, I mean, it doesn't make sense because, I mean, yeah, they're going to cut you off. Whatever has not happened by 10 o'clock at night, like, it's going off the air on NBC. Didn't have to go off on Peacock, I don't think, but, I mean, you know.
NBC. They go when they go. He still got in a nice little moment and got to be celebrated on. Do you know how many people better than Goldberg their send-off was, we wish them the best in their future endeavors? All right? Do you know how many? Did this guy get to stand in the ring on national television and have a send-off? You should be thanking your lucky stars for the money you've made and the appreciation you've gotten, which many don't even feel is fully deserved. To complain, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, you're going to be your wife's going to be disappointed later, but you know, that's okay. He's on vacation, you know, Peter Rosenberg. He's on vacation, you know, having a good time. Well, you might get abducted by some Israeli people or something out there. Better be careful. But yeah, it was a lot to be talked about as far as what happened with the Goldberg thing. A lot of people were not happy. There were other people not happy too. They were like mad at Goldberg. Who was the other one? There was somebody else who like snapped or whatever earlier, and I was like, wow. I thought I had the video. Let me see. Goldberg gets backlash. I mean, yeah, Triple H never got, you know, a lot of people didn't get a retirement match. CBS Sports picked it up. Goldberg expresses frustration with WWE's handling of his retirement. Goldberg expresses disappointment in his retirement. That's every headline is like Sports Illustrated. Goldberg shades WWE. CBS Sports. Yahoo Sports. Goldberg says he's pissed off at the way I went out. Daily DDT. Bleacher Report. I mean, the links, just the clips go on and on. Not happy. Goldberg. Edge tonight cut a promo on AEW. See that? So, yeah, Goldberg not happy. Goldberg's upset. We played all the clips the other night. The best one was where he laughed. The one where he laughed about, chopping him. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, it was such a weird take. Let's listen in.
Pile driver! Backstabber! Pile driver! Stone Hurts on another one! Good God, 3! It's gonna be in 1, 2, and 3 now! No! Mercedes, oh, she hooked her! She hesitated! 1, 2, and no! Mercedes on the top rope. Separated. Tony Storm, oh my! Gave her pile driver avalanche off the top. 1, 2. That's it. What a victory! What a battle these women have had.
Tony Storm and Mercedes Moné beat the tits out of each other. And I loved every minute of it. And so did you, to be honest. You loved every minute of it. DJ Glaze, I'm assuming that you are out there somewhere. And
yes, I'm here.
And
I watched the show. It wasn't fun to watch. I mean, it was...
It wasn't fun to watch? What, AEW tonight was not fun?
Yeah, it felt like a crash out.
Crash out?
I don't know. It didn't feel like interesting enough to keep my eyes on the TV while looking at my phone,
Well, was it because they hosted the show in a medieval manner, or do you think it's because AEW kind of a lot of times doesn't really know what to do after a pay-per-view? They sort of just have to go out there and get out of there. They go out there and just get out of there to get to the next week because they haven't taken a week to write the show or something. It just feels like they don't know what to do the night after a pay-per-view every single time.
A go-home show like WrestleMania. They should make something like how they do a go-home show for the night after WrestleMania, Monday Night Raw. That they should do something like that. But all in. Yeah,
I mean, I would hit the ground running. I would want to launch the next couple of months with some stories and some craziness. I don't think they see it that way.
I don't know, because WWE does that all the time. They promote the night after WrestleMania, Monday Night Raw, or SmackDown. They always promote that very hard. And I was like, they should market to that element and do that.
No, yeah, it's weird. AEW just likes to kind of go out there and, they almost do what WWE does sometimes. But, yeah, AEW night after a couple nights or whatever after a pay-per-view, it's like they don't. You almost know that you don't have to tune in because you're just going to get, they're not prepared yet. They spent all their load on the pay-per-view show, and they are ill-prepared to start going with a new direction or, some shocking moments or to really get the ball rolling. I really think they've got to learn to fix that. AEW has got to learn to fix this. Nights after a pay-per-view, people are spent and they're tired, but your audience is not. Your audience doesn't know what's going to happen. They're like, oh, what's going to happen now? Because all this stuff happened at the pay-per-view. And you can't just go out there with similar matchups and sort of cruise so that you can have a week to recover, so that then you can spend another week writing where we're going next and we'll take it easy. I just don't get it. You should have a roadmap of the first Dynamite after the pay-per-view, we're just curveballs and this guy's turning heel and things are happening. Like, it's going to be awesome. But they just don't do that. They just, and if they do have a roadmap and this is it, then it's fucking a letdown. You really need to shock people into being awake. Listen, yeah, all the sickos who are watching pay attention to every little story, and they're like, yes, this is fine. This makes sense. But what you got to do, man, is you got to shock some fuckers, some people into watching the show. You got to shock some people back into, like, being awake. You have to shock people like me, who are 41 years old, and I almost fell asleep 3 times tonight during this show. You need to reach out and grab me and make me go, holy shit. I thought that when I saw Darby at the end, I was like, oh, and then nothing really happened to me. So I was like, okay, whatever. But, like, dude, why don't you start the show with the Death Riders are crazy. They're enraged. They're nuts. They're insane. They want payback on everybody. So they find, Brian Danielson. And in the back locker room, they get a hold of Danielson and they fireball his eye. And Danielson's like, in his fucking eye, and he's oh my god, my eye, and they're fireballing his eye, and Moxley's like, you'll never see again, you son of a bitch, like, and Moxley's crazy, and they're like, oh my god, Moxley lost the title, he's out of his fucking mind. And then at the very end of the night, Darby Allin appears where he was. And then he goes away, and 5 minutes later at the very end of the show, now Darby Allin comes from underneath the ring or something, and he fireballs Moxley back in the eye. And then that happens, and now it's like setting up Moxley and Darby Allin, and he's out for blood. Yeah, I mean, bro, that would be exciting. That would have made me go, at the beginning of the show, I would have saw a fireball, and I'm like, holy shit, that's kind of crazy, but whatever. But then at the end of the show, when I saw the payoff of, oh, now Moxley gets fireballed by Darby Allin, and Darby Allin's back, or maybe Darby Allin takes a zip line down to the ring or something, that would be cool. Or he rides a zip line, because you could have done a zip line in this fucking building. That building was perfect for a fucking zip line. And if you could have figured out a way safely to have Darby hook onto a zip line and zip down to the ring, and then as he gets to the ring, let go and drop kick fucking Moxley over as he's beating everybody up or something, fucking would have been awesome. Or if he came fucking ziplining with a fucking flaming arrow like Robin Hood or some shit. Dude, you could have done so much shit that would have made me go, holy shit. And they didn't do anything. You're just standing there. You know, it's just they don't think about, like, all these other little details. And anybody watching this would be like, that's pretty fucking cool. You know, that was pretty fucking cool. And there is just so many other suggestions that I could make. And there are things that one's a little out there, right? Like trying to get the zip line. But I told you an idea without the zip line too. With or without the zip line, you could have done something. I would have done the zip line, but it is what it is. These little fun nuances. And AEW has in the past sometimes done some things like that I'm like, hell yeah, that was cool. And that's when they're good. Do that tonight. You know? Terry M is that Terry M? Like Terry from old Terry that used to be on the shows? Is that Terry from like years ago? Or is that a different Terry? What about Mercedes Moné? Didn't even have her come and talk about her loss. It's like nothing happened. Then Tony is already in another feud. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah,
it's like what's her name? Athena? No, she's not even wrestling Athena. She's wrestling that fresh rookie, whatever her name is. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, I thought that the Mercedes Moné, after what we saw the other day, is Mercedes. I mean, I don't think Mercedes is hurt, right? Like, she's not hurt or anything.
No, I don't. I haven't heard anything about her being injured.
So if I was them then with Mercedes, I thought that this was going to be like a feud, like that goes on longer.
You know, I think it is going to be a feud, but I don't think it's going to happen until a couple of, opponents after, or opponent after, know.
Why wouldn't you just keep it going? Why wouldn't you keep it going? Why wouldn't you be like, you just keep it going? Why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you have Mercedes, pissed off and trying to get another match? And why don't you have Tony Storm saying like, "Oh, you just want a chance to get back in the ring at me and kiss my lips the way I kissed yours so delicately"? Like, why not, kind of go there? Or I don't know. You could have Mercedes Moné kind of go Tanya Harding. Here's another thing you could do. You could have Tony Storm out there, and then you could have somebody in a mask, a woman in a black suit and a black mask, and she waffles Tony Storm in the leg with a crowbar and then just gets out of the ring and takes off. And, Excalibur and them, they could say, "I don't understand what happened." Tony Storm's screaming. They put her on a ambulance thing, and they're trying to take her out of there. So her match is scheduled like next week, or she has something scheduled, whatever. And so next week she has to wrestle somebody, whoever it is, Athena, whatever the fuck. And she has to wrestle with a kind of a busted knee. She has a bruised kneecap. Luckily, there was no broken bones or anything, but her kneecap is bruised. And she's going to wrestle. And so now she has this injury, and she's got to wrestle through it, and she wins. And after the match, again, the person with the mask dives in the ring and hits her in the knee. And then, you have someone in the back who starts saying, like, "How's your knee?" With the Tony Storm, how's your knee doing? So for like 3 or 4 weeks, you think it's Mercedes at first, but then you think, oh, it's somebody else, and then somebody's in the ring with Tony Storm, and they want a title match, and Tony Storm is like, "Why should I give you a title match, my dear?" And she says, "Well, she goes, are you the one that hit me with the pipe or whatever?" And then that person could say, "If I said it was me, does that get me a title match?" And then you could have Tony kind of obsess over her, and they have a match, and Tony Storm beats the person, and they're like, finally, and payback, and it was a couple of weeks ago that she admitted that she attacked Tony Storm with that crowbar. And now Tony Storm, despite her injured knee after being assaulted multiple times by blah, 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 blah. And then someone dives in the ring again while Tony's celebrating and hits her again with something or attacks her. And it's the person. And of course, then she pulls off the thing, and it's Mercedes Moné. And Mercedes Moné is like, "You think I'm going to let you, you're going to embarrass me? Like, you can't embarrass, blah, 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 blah," whatever. And their feud continues, So if you wanted to stall and you wanted to, give Mercedes a break, because you can put somebody else in that suit. You can put anybody in that suit that looks kind of like Mercedes size, right? And so that would work fine. And that creates sort of like a mini intrigue and a little mini double payoff thing that happens.
You're talking about like what happened with MJF and the fucking Adam Cole bullshit, except it'll hopefully be better.
I guess that did happen, yeah. Like, you're right. That did kind of happen before. I guess that is somewhat similar to that, isn't that? Isn't that too similar? It might be too similar. I don't know. Well, either way, you could do something. You could do something. I mean, I don't even mind if you just say, if you just have some kind of a little promo or something like that. But I think that they do want to move on. I think that they really wanted to have this match between these two because, like, the two of them are just such stars. They're like, let's do it. It's a big show. And then we can just break them away from each other without saying anything, which is fine. And then eventually, they'll meet up again. So that might be what they're doing, and I understand that because that might be something I would do too. But I'm just saying the show was not. The reason why we're saying these things is because the show just wasn't great tonight. It was fairly boring, for the most part. It was okay, but do you
think the decision? Do you think the decision for Tony to be the winner at All In was made months ago? The decision to make Tony retain her title. Do you think the decision was made months ago?
Hold on one second. We're going to address somebody real quick. We're gonna address somebody real quick. Zorro, what new games and movies have I bought? What new? The rich pretend to be poor. The rich pretend to be poor. What new games have I bought? What new games am I buying? What new movies am I buying? Exactly. Could you name one of the movies and games that I've bought? Could you do that for me in the chat? I'd like to see what games we're talking about.
The only games I know is Diablo 2 or 3.
Yeah, I owned it 12 years ago. What new games? What new games did I buy and what new movies did I buy? Could you explain what movies? Could you explain when I haven't paid my mortgage yet and when I owe $3,000 to my electric bill and gas bill? Could you explain how I'm rich exactly? Could you explain that? Could you explain how my wife's truck is broken down and how it took me 2 weeks to get my car inspected? Could you explain that? Could you explain the movies and the video games that I buy? What movies and video games? What video games are we talking about? You got a few minutes to respond before I ban you in the chat. And you're holding up our conversation about AEW, by the way. Just so you know. Like, I mean, could you explain this explain how I'm rich, how a rich person would like to tell everybody how they have no money and how bad things are. Would a rich person end this show right now and go to sleep? Maybe that's true. Maybe that's what a rich person would do. Please explain to me. You've got only a few more seconds left to do it.
Don't you owe like 60-something grand to the IRS?
Yeah, I want to know how a rich person owes $60,000 to the IRS. I want to know that. I want to know how I haven't paid for my kid's bus yet. Shouldn't you switch over to the new? Shouldn't you switch to being a troll the other way, right? Because the other way would be smarter. Shouldn't you create a name and say, Joe can't afford to pay for his kid's bus this year? Or Joe should lose everything? Or like, Joe is a loser? Or like, shouldn't you switch to that mode? Shouldn't you switch into saying things like that? Why would you want to say that I'm rich? Like, that's weird. Wouldn't you want to go the other route and say the other things, like the actual things? Okay. So where are the my bills are $7,000. My bills are $6,500 a month, right? So I just you have $3,000 in donos this month? I don't have $3,000 in donos this month. Do you want to do this all, like, are you just wrong about everything, or what are you talking about? This isn't $3,000 in donos. Is this?
I don't even think you're over 500, are you?
No, I'm over 500, but this isn't 3,000 in donos. I also lost my job like a couple months back, so let's see. What are we at? 351, 250, 198, 50, and then we got 50. That's 200. It's like 300. It's like 300. That's all like $1,100 for the month. So that's not that's not $3,000, brother. I don't know if you add that up. It's like it's not 3,000. You know what I mean? It's not
yeah,
3,000.
that's crazy, man.
Should we ban him yet, or?
Yeah, go ahead and ban him so he doesn't come back again.
Because he never answered the question. He still hasn't answered what movies I bought. What movies did I buy, Zorro? You still, you got 30 seconds? Like, what movies? What movies and video games have I bought? What movies and video games have I bought? Are you ever going to say that? Like, what I bought? Or that's the first thing you said. What movies? What movies did I buy, Zorro? What movies? I'm still waiting Still waiting for you to tell me what movies I bought. What movies have I bought? We're all waiting. Zorro, we're going to wait the whole stream for you to tell me what movies and video games I bought. We're still waiting. Still waiting. I took the family to Superman. My mother paid for those tickets. Their grandmother paid for those tickets. I already told you guys that. I said that weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
How much is Superman to see? It's like $70 or something. Grandma paid for the tickets, brother. What movies did I buy? You said I bought video games and movies. What video games? Oh, you must be. Are you an AEW person? Is that what it is? Are you Tony Khan? This is Tony Khan. We're not going to get a donation from Tony Khan tonight, guys, because that is Tony Khan. That's what it is. Tony Khan really is donating to the show. And now I said something bad, and now this account popped up out of nowhere that we've never seen before. Holy shit. Oh my God, bro. That's what it is. This is Tony Khan. Tony, why don't you just donate more money? I would have said nicer things. I mean, Tony, my bills are about $6,000 a month. If you give me like $6,000, that covers them all. I'll say all nice things about AEW, Tony. I promise. Every single week, Tony. I swear to God, I will literally. Oh my God, bro, I'll blow you. What, Tony? What video games did I buy though? I still haven't gotten an answer. I'm still waiting to get an answer, Tony. I need to know what video games. I mean, I really don't even need to come on here and do this because, you know, I just need to know what video games I've been buying. I haven't bought a video game in, I don't know. When's the last video game I bought? It might have been AEW 3 years ago or something. When's the last video game? Oh, no, I didn't buy that. Someone gave it to me. When's the last video game I bought? Anybody know? Maybe it was Diablo 2 years ago? 3, something like that.
I'm not sure. I think you did buy AEW, whatever it's called, the title of it. Whatever the title of the game's called.
Okay, let's ban him. He's retarded. He's just too retarded. He couldn't even come up with a you know what I mean? Like, what? He's just retarded. That's how you know, like, I was like, we're not even dealing with somebody with some kind of a brain, you know what I'm saying? They just say stupid things. Like, you should have just stuck to, like, I don't know. I don't even know what you stick to. I don't even know what you say. Like, shouldn't you be angry at, like, Catman? Like, shouldn't you be mad at that guy? People that are actually making a lot of money still on YouTube shouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah. And his
That's
brother
crazy.
having a gun.
His brother's got a gun, yeah. His brother might kill somebody. His brother might shoot Tony Khan in the fucking head with his gun. Maybe that will happen. Imagine that. Imagine that. JD's brother pulls up and kills Tony Khan with his gun. That'd be a story for everybody.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
My brother shot Tony Khan with a gun.
So he really has a gun.
Yeah, I mean, if I remember the feud that somebody I knew had with his brother, it was like fucking crazy. The guy, he threatened him with a gun. I think it was on Twitter, actually. I think there was a screenshot somewhere. There's a screenshot of this. It's fucking crazy. They got, like, it was, I couldn't believe it either. I was like, holy shit. Like, what the fuck? It was weird. I wish back then I thought to screen grab it because, I don't know. It was wild.
Anyway, I was saying, do you think the decision for Tony to retain was made months ago?
Yeah, I mean, I assume that they planned it out from the beginning, but we don't know. I mean, they could have said last minute, like, all right, we made the decision. We want Tony to keep the belt. So I think that they might have left those options open, but all along they had like an idea, like probably going to keep the belt on Tony and this is what we're going to do. And, you know, I'm sure that they sort of planned it from the start that way, but they might have had in their minds, but we could change something if we wanted to. And I'm sure the girls or the women agreed on that then, and they're like, okay, well, let's do it. So I think that they didn't want to kill. I don't know. It is an interesting decision because you could put that on Mercedes, and then you have, she's got everything then, And I still think that if they wrestle again, the smart thing in my brain to do would be to take the belt off Tony the next time, and then they're going to have a third match because maybe Mercedes cheated in the second match, and then in the third match, Tony Storm wins it back. So
yeah,
I don't know.
That would be cool.
Why not do that?
Yeah, I would like that. I would like that.
But she's got a lot of belts right now, like a lot of belts.
Yeah, too many fucking belts, man. I don't know why Tony pimped her out with all his belts. I mean, goddamn.
I don't know, but what I do know is take a look around Hillary and see. That's right. We got Vince McMahon on our side. Oh no, there's Vince. Everyone loves me. He's ecstatic. Take a look around Hillary and see. Everyone loves me. Took a long look. Glad to see Novanix has multiple accounts though. Take a look around Hillary. Everyone loves me. Take a look around Hillary and see.
Tony Khan is a poo-poo head.
Oh, Mr. McMahon. Look at that. A rich guy just donated to a rich guy. That's crazy. Did you see that, DJ Glaze? A rich guy just donated to a rich guy. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Sorry. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I was watching Family Guy, and fucking Peter, he gets involved with a terrorist organization.
No.
A Muslim terrorist organization.
Hey.
And he doesn't know they're terrorists, and they're about to blow up the bridge.
Hey guys, I just found this book over here. It says 9/11/2. What's that mean? I don't know. They should have. What? That would have been great. I don't know. Hey, what's this mean? Plan 9/11/2.
They do reference a wrestling question to see if he's a terrorist or not.
Hey, Lois.
Who's better? The Sheik, the Iron Sheik, or Hulk Hogan? He says the Iron Sheik. He's like, yep, he passes.
Wow.
That's funny.
Lois, my new friend said that I should let you rape them. All right. I don't know. I never saw that episode. That sounds kind of funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious because he actually hits the button by accident and blows up the bridge.
Blows up the bridge? Oh, so he commits the terrorist act. There you go.
Yeah, by accident. Yeah. He actually hit the button.
That's wild.
It was so fucking funny. God, if you would have seen that episode, you would have laughed.
Jennifer Muppet Baby, did you text me under a second name? Oh, it's weird. Jennifer Muppet Baby, did you DM? I don't know. What's up, Jennifer Muppet Baby? I feel like she's texting me from different names. Yeah, I was out all day. Jennifer, whatever. My bad. I just saw him now. Kerman, how you doing? Alfredo, how you doing? The Toronto kid's here. He's playing with himself all night long. Paige is one of the few women in the industry that can take off her makeup and still look like herself. Yeah, she looks enhanced with the makeup on, of course, but she takes off the makeup and she looks good without makeup.
Yeah, Xavier and John Maddox would know.
What's wrong with you? They took advantage of a 19-year-old. They're going to jail. I'm just kidding. I wonder what Brad Maddox is doing now. Like, what is he doing? And he should be in porn. The way things are going.
Xavier could be in porn.
You think so?
Yeah, why not?
Why do you think Xavier could be in porn? Because of his thingamabob? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I think they could be in porn. It just seems like it.
What do you think about people being mad at Goldberg for Goldberg kind of complaining about a few things the other day?
I mean, he kind of brought it on himself. He's right to be mad, but he's always cried wolf, constantly cried wolf.
Really?
And yeah, you know how many times he's cried wolf about certain things?
Are you saying woof? That he's cried woof or wolf?
Wolf.
Oh, okay. It sounds like you're saying he cried woof, because like I know some fat women that do that. So I was gonna say,
No, he's like the boy who cried wolf, and like Okay, Asuka. He cried about that, and he's like, it's like basically she's better than me. She holds more records or whatever, some sort of accomplishment that overstatures Goldberg, and he didn't like that. And then there's another time where the bitterness between Bret Hart and Goldberg, you know, that, and then now him saying he's a WCW guy, which is basically pulling the card saying, hey, I'm a WCW guy, so I shouldn't be treated like this. It just doesn't make any sense why he would say all this stuff. And that's why I say he brings it upon himself.
Right. Okay. I see.
I mean, am I wrong?
Well, I mean, it's weird because Goldberg's usually like, he's like, listen, you don't complain. You put your head down into the dirt and you just go. But then he does complain. It's so weird. Like I mean, I'm not that mad. I mean, I would have been worse. I would have been like, dude, I was fucking pissed about my thing. I wanted to do all these other things, but that's not what they wanted me to do. They had this opportunity, and it was awesome, and I got to go out way better than a lot of other people ever did. And I'm not much better than a lot of other people, but I got a hell of a send-off, and I'm lucky for that. You know, that's a mixed sort of like thanks, but fuck it, but no, also it's just weird. It's a mixed thing. So I don't have a problem with what Goldberg said, because so many wrestlers are out there shooting on how they really feel about situations and matches and things. But, I mean, there was a part of me that was like, yeah, like, dude, other people don't even get fucking, you know, Hall of Fame send-offs. But what's weird is people complained. Even people that don't like Goldberg were in my chat saying, like, this is crazy what they're doing to him. You know, like, it's weird. People thought it was weird. It was like he was sabotaged in a way. It's weird. People felt that way. And I said, you know, I don't know. You could really paint this any way you wanted. You could paint this as WWE has commercials. They have a plan. You can do what you do and you'll get it on TV or you won't, you know, whatever. The network is going to go off the air exactly when they have to go off. It doesn't matter that you're retiring. It doesn't matter what they're doing. It doesn't matter if someone's about to announce aliens are landing or whatever. They're going to change to the next show. It does not fucking matter. So, but I think Goldberg is complaining still about the way the back handled things, that things weren't handled perfectly. But you could spin this any way you want, that Goldberg's a baby and he got a hell of a send-off. You could spin this as they screwed him and they did it on purpose and they purposely were laughing at him. And you could spin this any way you wanted, quite honestly. You really could. You could make a video one complete way and then make another one the other way, and no one would even maybe notice. You really could. I think the truth is in the middle. I just think that there's ill-advised commercial breaks that they had planned, and, you know, but also Goldberg got a hell of a long time, and he got a pretty great send-off, and I thought it was really good. And the only regret is it would have been nice if they had saved 3 more minutes so he could have given more of that speech. But, you know, other than maybe one commercial break too many and the speech, you know, not making it, and whatever reason that is, it was that the match went too long. You know, Goldberg seemingly at the end was being told, we got to go. And he, like, tried to fight out of the lock, you know, which is fine because, you know, you would like to go down fighting, I guess. So that's Goldberg's ego, the character or whatever you want to call it. You know, some people thought like Rosenberg, hey, the guy's lucky he didn't just get speared and the thing ended. You know, they could have had Braun Breaker come out there and spear Goldberg, and then that's it. Could have been over in 15 seconds, and then Goldberg has to say goodbye to everybody. But he went out and had a match. So you really could paint this any way you want based on you hate Goldberg or you hate WWE or you hate whatever it is. And I don't really know. I think that there is some mistakes and they could have done things a little better, but all being looked at and all being said, it went really pretty well to me. And I have no problem if Goldberg wants to give his true feelings on it or whatever. But it's weird because I've seen other people do way worse, and Rosentur doesn't say shit. So, but I did think it was funny. Goldberg is like, I actually at times I never have fun, but a couple times out there I almost had fun. It's like, wow, this guy just doesn't fucking care about or like I don't know, man. But then his speech was so empathetic. That's the crazy thing is then Goldberg went out and he cut a speech that was like, it was weird. He cut a speech that was about like love everybody and we're all the same and keep, protect each other and, hard work and a lot of empathy and stuff. It was his whole speech. But in the podcast he did with, Ariel the Mermaid, he...
Jew boy.
Oh, come on.
I
What's
don't like
wrong
him
with
because
you?
he's annoying.
Ugh.
He gets Ariel Helwani gets on my
Ariel
nerves.
Helwani? I hate Ariel Helwani. I mean, I don't hate him, but I mean, I don't know. You know what though? I don't even know. I don't know if I really hate him. I'm kind of kidding, but I will say that he did a good job asking those questions. So, I don't know how happy Goldberg was about the questions or whatever, but Ariel got the fucking answers out of him. So I don't know. Like I thought he did a good job in the interview because he got answers out of Goldberg that created controversy, created news, created something to talk about. And anytime you do that, whatever platform you're on, I mean, that's pretty damn good. So, I mean, good for him. He seems like a sniveling putz. And he does seem like if I remember, isn't he against AEW? Isn't he like shit on AEW and jerk off WWE? Yeah.
But if you've seen him in the UFC, you can see why he is a fucking nuisance. Why he used to be on Bellator, and he was on the UFC commentator with ESPN, and he was just the way he was talking to fighters. It was just obnoxious.
Yeah, he seems like a little twerp, I mean, he seems like a Richie rich cunt, but anyway, the interview was great. I give him credit for that, but yeah, he seems like a little pipsqueak fucker. But Goldberg and Bret Hart complain tour. Imagine Goldberg complain. They should make a movie called Complainers, and it's Goldberg and Bret Hart sitting across from each other. Goldberg is a complainer. It was a good show for him. He's asking for too much. They showed highlights the whole show. Did they show highlights the whole show of Goldberg throughout the night? I mean, I didn't notice.
I think so. I think they did.
Yeah, Bret Hart wants to kill Goldberg, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was funny when he said he should get in the ring and hit him with a lead pipe because that's what I would do because I'm Bret Hart and fuck Goldberg. You Jew. Yeah. No, I was the only thing that was really interesting. Maybe Seth Rollins getting hurt kind of messed up the timeline.
You raised a piece of shit.
They should have had more time.
Today I saw a huge melted chocolate candy bar on the grass. What type of fool wastes good food? I was kind of hungry, so I took a bite. Must be my lucky day. Oh wait. That's not chocolate.
Oh my God. The way that read that is great. What the fuck?
Oh, God.
Oh, wait. That's not chocolate. Oh my God. That's great. Oh my God.
Do you think Seth getting hurt affected the timeline of Goldberg versus Gunther match?
No, because I mean the match ended it sooner, so they should have had more time. Maybe they had more time, and having more time like screwed up Goldberg almost, like they got carried away or something in the match.
Yeah,
dude, If you want to donate, there's the link. You can probably piss off the trolls. That was funny as fuck though. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Well, Goldberg's gone now. We never have to listen to all the people that complain about Goldberg now. Because people just fucking bitch about him now, I feel like, all the time. So.
Yeah, it's just, he's gone now, so nobody has to worry about him. We were talking about last night, the podcast for WWE. You know, Logan Paul's going to have his podcast on WWE.
Oh, no. Now WWE bought Logan Paul's podcast?
It's going to be on the WWE network.
Impulsive or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What an idiot. Why would he sell that? Ugh. I mean,
maybe they were offering a good price.
That's actually kind of shocking. But a good move for them. But, I mean, isn't that going to just, like, I don't really listen to his podcast that much, but I've heard it before, and it's really...
I used to, and then I was like, he got a little boring for me.
Yeah, but they talk about, like, you know, would you go down on her? Did you suck her? Like, and they talk about all these things. They're going to say that on the WWE YouTube now? You know what I mean? Like, they're going to talk and say these things on the WWE YouTube channel because I just find it crazy to believe that that show is not going to now change or be some kind of censored or something. Not that I love it or listen to it anyway, but I'm just saying I've heard it and it's a locker room type of thing. Not maybe as much as my show, but I think it's close to that.
The best podcast for WWE Network is What Do You Want to Talk About?
Yeah, Cody Rhodes has been the best. I think Cody Rhodes has been the best because he likes to kind of like be kind of PG, and also he's interesting sometimes in these settings, and he's been a good host because it doesn't feel like he's trying to host a podcast. It feels like he's having this conversation with a friend, and we're getting to look in on it or something. It's weird. So
and there's alcohol. And there's
alcohol.
involved.
Yeah, when you get Cody a little drunk or high, he becomes a much more entertaining person. So maybe that's part of it too. But so his feels like the best because his was created on that on their network. But all these other ones that come from somewhere else feel like they're nerfed or neutered when they get to WWE. Well, Goldberg might be returning in AEW. Maybe Goldberg will show up in AEW. I'm unretired.
Yeah, maybe. It's funny when Cody basically rants about somebody's past with experience with the, guests, and it's over exaggerated, and they have to correct him. That shit's funny.
Yeah, he seems to get that a lot. Or mess that up or whatever.
He does that. I think he does that on purpose so they can basically explain themselves. It's funny.
You know what's really funny? You know what's funny?
What? Me?
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole?
No, it's not funny, actually. I'm kidding. Adam Cole is probably retiring. Something's wrong.
Being for real?
Do you think that Adam Cole now, it's like he should have, like, it's almost like a curse of Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon thought
maybe he should have been a
manager.
Maybe he should have been a manager and worked his way
that's
up.
what I'm getting at is, but how could you see that? At the time, Adam Cole was having these crazy, phenomenal matches. The guy was on fire, and Vince McMahon wanted to make him a fucking manager. And in the end, Vince McMahon may get what he wanted, right? Because, I mean, I don't know, man. Adam Cole could be a manager now, like Vince always wanted. Maybe he'll go to WWE and be a manager.
I got you, pal.
I knew it all along. But that's incredibly sad. Obviously, I had a concussion. Yep.
I'm sorry, Joe. Go ahead. That's my fault.
I was just gonna say I've had concussion stuff, so I know how this can affect you. And it's like if you just were to jump off the top rope onto your back, all of a sudden it all starts ringing and coming back, and you can't see straight, and you're in a bed for a week, and you feel destroyed, and it's very strange. And if that's what's happening to Adam Cole, then yeah, I mean, I can go out and wrestle now because I did it. Remember when I wrestled the bear in the ring that time? I think that might have been one of the first times that I had jumped into a ring and really took a bump since I had post-concussion syndrome. So, I mean, you can do it, but you're super susceptible to a concussion.
Well, the thing is, and you know, Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins.
Oh yeah, Tungalua Boo Boo Day. Yes, I remember.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's not about the first concussion; it's the second and third concussion, which is bad. And that dude should fucking retire because he's gonna get himself hurt. I don't want to see somebody be drooling out the mouth, foaming, and not remember who he is or his grandkids or some shit like that. When you should retire, and if that's the case for Adam Cole, he should retire and be a manager.
Plus, he lost Britt Baker, you know. That's another reason.
Well, that's his own fault.
I've heard that Adam Cole is a real nice guy, and he probably is because on his Twitch streams we make fun of him, you know, for his like Sonic stuff and like, hey guys, it's me, Chugs, or whatever the fuck, and we kind of make fun of him, but he seems like a really nice guy. I like Adam Cole in the ring. And yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. Like, let's be honest, it sucks for him. And you know, I don't think it was the right idea to have him go out to the ring last night. I really think that was a mistake. I don't think he wanted to be out there to say something, or at least I don't think he should have been. And I also thought it brought the vibe down and made people be like, "Oh, like what's going on?" Like, and it was a downer. So I really would not have sent him out there to do that. I would have just said, you know, Adam Cole, you know, is dealing with something and he won't be, you know, the match isn't happening, that sort of thing, and that's it. That's all I would have said. I would not have had him come out there and say, I'm not going to say retirement yet, but, you know, it was just like, I wouldn't have done that. Do it to him, do it to the fans. I mean, I suppose if he really was dying to go out and go out and make an appearance or something, you could have had him go out and say, hey guys, I'm injured. I don't know what's going on with my future, but you know, it's like, but everybody's like scared now. So the crowd just goes, whoa, oh shit. Like, and it was a downer. I just wouldn't have done it. You know, if he's going to retire, if something's going to happen with him, then you can come out and say that when that's the case. But I wouldn't have gone out there.
He's one injury away from being retired.
I mean, anybody's one injury away from being retired.
No, but like you can say he is literally one injury away from being retired.
I can literally say that about anybody.
Well, one more hit from him, like a concussion or another leg injury, and he's probably done. I mean,
but dude, this could be that. Like, you're saying that this is that. It sounds like, don't you? We don't know what it is. I'm assuming he has a concussion, and if he has a concussion, this is that concussion, probably.
Yeah.
Although,
how many concussions
that's why he
has
said
he
this.
had?
I don't know, but I know that every one you're out longer and longer, right? You're out longer every concussion. Usually, if you get a real concussion, you're out longer and longer. But
yeah, it's not the first one; it's the second or third one that makes it worse. I've seen it on TV when I watched Tua tense up. He was fucking, his hands jolted like they were fucking. He was seizing up and shit like that. That's how you know second concussion or third concussion's bad.
When I got my first, well, I think it's my first. I mean, I never know if I have ever gotten one before, but I don't think I did. But when I got hit in hockey, I went down, felt like a flash, and then I started swimming like this with my hands as I got up like that, and then was like looking for my stick, and I was trying to start skating again. Like, oh, let's go up and down the ice. And people were like, no, you got to get off the ice. People were like, get off the ice. And I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, I guess I did get hit pretty hard, you know? And they're like, yeah, get off the ice. you know? And I mean, that lasted, my symptoms from that lasted a long time. Like I still have, once in a while, I still have a thing with my spine where if I lift my head too fast or put it down too fast, once in a while, I feel a sharp stabbing pain that goes from my skull around my head back down to my back. And it's a very crazy, stinging, lightning, electric shock feeling. And it happens less frequently now than ever. But when about 8 months after my concussion, it would happen to me a lot. And I'd be like, what the fuck is that? But my concussion was about 8 months. And what it looks like when you get that concussion is like, it's hard to explain it to people, but basically like I can draw you what it looked like when I got my concussion. And before this, I didn't even really believe in the post-concussion stuff and the concussion things. I was like, what? Concussion? This happens? What do you... Like, I remember, like, you know, people getting injured and then being out with post-concussion. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What does that even mean? And it's like, it means this. Need to... Like, you can't explain it unless you visualize it or you tell someone. Like, can't get out of bed. Like, very tired, light bothers you, just, tired, depressed. Like, if I could, like, put, like, the things down by, like, their severity or whatever, and I wrote them down, and there may be a combination of all these things, but it's like...
Did you have memory lapse?
I didn't have that, and I guess that could be like a even more severe, like I could write more severe like stuff, and I never had that, right? Like, so we put this thing up on the screen like a graph, right? And what happened is, when I first got my concussion, it was like, what the fuck is that? Oh my god, it's nerdy. I thought it was Pacharo. Okay, so it was like this. Can I make this pen like? How the fuck do I make these like? Can I make this deeper or whatever? So it was like when I first got my concussion, it was like this. It was like can't get out of bed, and then it would like get better and go down, and then it would go up again. And it would last longer periods of time, and then it would be shorter, right? It would be like shorter intervals of stuff to where, like, eventually, like, it got down to, like, this point, right? Like, and then back down to, like, normal. Like, if you were to, I don't know what you call this, normal. Like, normal. And this is, like, over the course of, you know, 1 month, 3 months, and like if you were to chart, I actually wrote my chart down because I started monitoring myself because I thought it was never going to go away, and I started paying attention to like people on YouTube who have concussions and stuff. 8 months, so like this is exactly what it looked like for my concussion. But, like, what happens is it keeps rebounding when you think it's gotten better and you're like, oh, I'm just kind of tired and depressed now, but I feel a lot better. I'm out of bed and the lights don't bother me anymore. But then once in a while, what weirdly happens is like this, out of nowhere over here, it will shoot back up again to that moment, but only last a second, where over here it lasted for a whole long period of time. And it's just these fluctuations that happen. And then as you heal and you rest over time, it starts going away. And then what can happen is if you bump your head or something in that time or later, like it's almost like you come right back to all of this again, and sometimes worse, right? So it's a weird situation, but I after about 2 months, I was scared and I started monitoring myself, and I was like, I started noticing, oh, it's like a fucking wavelength. But the first wave lasts for a long time, then it comes down, and then it starts up again, but it's quicker. And it's very strange how it goes, or at least how it went for me when I had post-concussion syndrome. So I don't know. I thought that, if that's what, Adam Cole is dealing with. Nerdy, where'd you go, you fuck? You left? You son of a bitch. Get back here. Guys, if you want to donate to the show, what are we doing? Like, Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. If you want to donate, drop a donation and piss off the trolls. Have some fun. Keep the shows on the air. Keep the shows running. Right now, the shows are not looking good. Mr. McMahon dropped $15 and then $6. That's the only person that's donated besides Delta tonight. So, I mean, I don't know what we're doing here, but I'll tell you one thing. That troll is getting his way. I'll tell you that. Louis Urdaneta, you beast. What's up? Search and seizures are even worse. Yeah, the IRS is going to do that to me.
What do you think about Trump calling out his own party, saying they're weaklings and they need to get over bullshit and all that good stuff?
I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he sounds like an idiot.
He basically called out the MAGA group, saying they want to know what's on the list.
I can't tell if he's under control of somebody or like someone's threatening to like kill Ivanka or something, or like take him out, or someone's attacking him or something. Why is he calling out his own base? I have no idea. It's like he's under. Yeah. It's like he's being held hostage.
And I know it's on a liberal channel, the NBC, but it's actually in a text. I see it on Twitter. I was like, what?
He's literally saying it's a liberal hoax when several of his Republican people that he hired all raged about finding out the truth, and they're Republicans. And now the liberals are saying like, oh, we were right. It's like, what? You didn't believe this. Alex Jones has been saying this for 10 years. You called him a lying conspiracy theorist. So you got Alex Jones, who's like, what the fuck is going on? You got everybody else saying, what the fuck? One thing everybody can agree on, they don't believe that. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you one thing it's done is united most people. I mean, people are calling each other out. That's bullshit. You should just unite. Just fucking accept it and come together that you're a Democrat, they're a Republican, and they all agree with each other. So, like, just fucking come together on this. Don't point fingers that the liberals didn't believe it before, because half the liberals did believe it. Half the liberals cared about the Epstein stuff. Half of them didn't. And a lot of the Republicans cared about it. So don't attack each other. Just accept it. Accept that we're all on the same team here for this. And join together. That's the best thing you can do, is come together. I don't care who the fuck's guilty. It doesn't matter who's guilty. People just want to find out what the fuck it is. It doesn't matter if it's Trump, Kamala, I know it's not probably her, but whoever it is, whatever it is, we're all coming together to find out what the fuck is going on. And we don't believe a word that anybody's saying. And whether that's to protect us, protect something, blackmail people, whatever it is, we know it's bullshit. I mean, that's the one thing we know. So there you go. We can all come together on the fact that we know that we're being lied to. We were lied to under Biden. We were lied to. Now we're being lied to under Trump. I mean, we're really being lied to. I mean, this is the biggest lie. That's the weird thing for Trump to say, is that he's attacking his own base. He says nobody cares. Nobody cares about Epstein. It's a liberal hoax. What the fuck are you talking about? What?
Yeah.
And then today, Israel bombed Syria. What the fuck is going on? I don't know what's going on. I'm going to just tell you, I have no idea.
It's the Illuminati.
I mean, at this point, I just think, you know what? Trump was always friends with the Clintons and pretended to hate them, and they pretend to hate him. And it makes me think they're all just laughing at us behind closed doors. They're like, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to run against you and you run against me, and that'll be fucking crazy. It's almost like it's just a big rig. They're all just behind the scenes laughing at us. Whoever gets in, it doesn't matter but you really thought that this guy was different. You really thought this guy was different, but this is very bizarre. This is very bizarre. The Ghost from the Coast.
Sorry, Joe, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
There is a picture of him and Ivanka with Epstein and a picture of him together.
I know. And listen, I don't necessarily, there's pictures of him and Clinton. I don't necessarily believe that everybody that took a picture with the guy did something. This guy got out there and met every celebrity. Every celebrity he could meet, he met them. Every politician, everybody. Epstein's job was to meet everybody and to hook up everybody and to get dirt on everybody. So him having pictures with a lot of people, you know, it doesn't it doesn't do exact 100 things for me, but there are so many pictures that it's like, that's weird. Doesn't mean anything fully yet. We know about the pictures for years. There's pictures with him and a lot of people. But that is a little weird, and it's concerning, but I'm going to ignore it. But then when Trump comes out and says it's all a hoax and nothing to see here, I mean, it's like, wow. He's like incriminated himself almost. And there may be a bigger picture we don't understand, obviously, but it does not look good. This looks real bad and weird. Just the way it is. Sorry. I don't want it to be that way. And I've seen a lot of people that don't even like Trump that are like, I've heard he's definitely not a pedo person. Like, he's a lady person for sure. Like, Donald Trump is definitely a woman and a lady person.
He wants to grab him by the pussy.
Yeah, you just grab him by the pussy. But if he's, I don't even want to think about it. But I'll say this looks bad. This looks real bad. Like, this is not going to go away. I don't think. I mean, maybe it will in 10 years. You know, maybe they think, no, we just need this generation to die off, because by the time the 30-year-olds and the 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds who are screaming about this, I mean, whatever, we'll all be dead anyway. And you think the 15-year-olds and the 20-year-olds are going to give a shit about, you know, we want to know what happened to Epstein. It will only be a small fringe amount of people out there that still bring up the Epstein thing like years later. You know, they're going to get away with it. They're going to get away with it. Like, but it's what Joe says. Not what Joe says. It's what Trump says that's so weird. It's not that it's that he says, why do people still care about this? Nobody cares about this, just the Democrats do. That's crazy. Like, he so worded that wrong. If he wanted to slither out of this for whatever reason, he should have just said, you know, we're going to continue to investigate to the fullest extent, and when we have anything that's important, we'll shed light on it, and we're going to have an independent investigation. But I wouldn't respond with, nobody cares. How could you say that? How could you be that tone deaf? You think nobody cares? Your whole base almost cares. And now the Dems really care because they think he's the one that's doing it. So you've now gaslit the whole Republican Party into wanting to find out what's up, because you said that your people would get to the bottom of it, and all your people said something's up. And so we're all gaslit, like, let's go. Release the files. Pam Bondi, they're on my desk. You've gaslit the Republicans beyond belief. And now the Democrats are actually gaslit by you saying nothing to see here. And now it's like you almost wonder, is he doing this on purpose? Is he unable to tell us what's up, or it would kill people, or things would go to hell? And so this is like a dog whistle or something, or like, what is he doing? It's so crazy. It's crazy. And the base of Trump is not going to let it go. They're just not going to do it. I'm not going to let it go. I'm not really his base. I mean, I kind of am, I guess, because I would choose him over Kamala, but like, not if I knew he was a pedophile rapist. And if Kamala didn't rape kids, who's the worst person? You know, so it's like, and maybe he didn't do anything, but he looks really bad. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea, but I do know what he's saying is crazy. Like, what he's saying and wanting us to believe, and what he says he believes, and what he said to the media recently, last week, this whole week, is wild. Like, where is Barron Trump to tell him, Dad, What the fuck are you saying? You're almost all of your base is talking about this. So I don't know, man. I could go on a rant for days on this, but in the end, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But all I know is something effed up is going on. Something sick is going on, and we don't know what it is. That's all we know.
It's damn fucking the Mossad and the CIA blackmailing Trump.
Could be. But he could be part of them. He's friendly with Netanyahu. So maybe he's part of it.
He's only part of it. He has to be nice to him.
Well, it could be that he has to be or he wants to be. It could be any of those things. He could have been suckered. He could have to be. I don't know. It could incriminate us more than anything. He could have been lied to. Maybe there's destroyed information. Maybe he pops up on the list now so he doesn't want to release it because, oh shit, like I'll be in trouble. Or maybe he isn't even in trouble. It just looks bad, right? Because Trump could be on the flight logs and Trump could be mentioned in some things. And even if he didn't actually do anything really bad, other than maybe hooked up with some women or something, but didn't do any underage people, it still looks bad for him. So maybe he doesn't even want to get into it. I don't know what it is, but he is sorely mistaken that nobody cares about it. Like that is either he is dumb or he is lying. Which one?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I just think it's a lot of scheming going on.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he's doing. Whatever it is, he clearly wants to move on from it. But I don't think he realizes that wanting to move on from it like this makes him look really bad. I don't think he understands. Maybe he doesn't understand this. It isn't something he can just say, oh, it's a hoax. No one's ever going to believe that. People are determined that something is up and they want to know all the things. The victims can't say anything other than a few of the victims. Only a few of the victims has spoken up. And guess what? One of them's dead. The main one is dead. And the one that said, I'll never kill myself is dead.
Yeah, the one that was having sex with Prince Andrews got hit by a bus or some shit randomly.
Yeah, the girl that said, I'll never kill myself, also, it's like they're dead. So they're dead. And then on top of that, there's a whole bunch of other women, but they signed NDAs. They have NDAs that are signed, whether they're legal or not. I'm not even sure if they're legal, but they're probably scared beyond belief, right? And I'm sure this helps them keep quiet potentially, right? Because those other women are dead now who said they would never kill themselves, and one of them did. Now all these other women that signed NDAs and probably were scared by weird officials and government people we don't even know about. Here's $1 million, here's $50 million. Shut the fuck up. Don't ever say anything. We'll take your statement, but not really, and we'll go hide it. And if you ever say anything about this, well, you broke the NDA and you could go to jail, or maybe something might happen to you. So, I don't know, but something is up and something is weird for sure. We know that. And we know that everyone's coming together on it. We know that Democrats, Republicans, independent people, even people that don't give a shit about politics, everybody wants to know what's going on. And so what a big mistake. What a big mistake to say, oh, it's a big hoax. Nobody cares about it. What? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's something else, that's for sure. Let's see, is there any other topics to talk about besides...
Yeah, we can talk about how it just sounded like you drowned yourself a second ago.
Drowned myself a second ago.
Yeah, you made a crazy-ass noise over there. I don't know what happened. It sounds like you fell downstairs into a swimming pool.
No, I was throwing something away.
Okay.
But
probably not.
I was thinking... Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
No, I was thinking, I think it doesn't matter who's president anymore. I think it's a bunch of elites that take over, like Bush, Obama, Biden, and Trump. It's all the same. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's what we've been saying for years. That's why people actually voted for Trump. They thought Trump was an outsider, douchebag guy, and that he would do, he would be such a crazy outsider. And it's weird. I go back and forth. 1 minute I'm like, yeah, he's an outsider. He's totally different. This is crazy. But then the next minute it's kind of like, no, I think he's now just doing. It's just like maybe I think a lot of people thought, well, I never thought I didn't think we were going to get a black president as quick as we did, with Obama. Although technically he's not. He's half black, so.
No, he's Middle Eastern. No, he's Indonesian. I'm sorry.
Well, he's not. Yeah, but honestly, have we really gotten the first black president? Aren't we still due to get a black president? I count him as black, though. Obama is a black president because not only does he look black, but number two, his fucking name is Hussein Obama. Guys, we just need to put to bed that Americans are like racist, whatever. We got to stop with that stuff. We elected Barack Hussein Obama. Okay? Would you believe, go back to 2002 and tell everybody, hey guys, guess what? In about 6 years, we're going to elect a black president called Barack Hussein Obama. People would have laughed in your fucking face. You wouldn't believe it, right? But we did. I voted for him. So dude, he counts, okay? Because he has the most terroristic name you've ever heard from a place where they skin people. Obama, Barack Hussein Obama was elected president of the United States. Pretty crazy.
So his stepfather was a dictator in Indonesia, a general that killed hundreds of thousands of people. His real mom, is connected to George Bush Sr.
Oh, God.
When he was taking CIA.
I know. I just I don't know. Who cares anymore? We're the whole thing's rigged. Israel runs our country.
Yes, but listen. His mom basically was a CIA asset that basically organized hitmen to kill people for George Bush for the CIA.
Oh yeah, is that how they took out their butler or their whatever?
Probably so. Like I said, Brad Pitt. There's a lot of people related to Obama, and there's a lot of people that are rich elites that are related to each other. Specifically, Brad Pitt is related to Obama. They're distant cousins.
Do you jerk off to this at night?
No, it's just true.
Is it true?
I can't remember. It is true.
Is it true? That what? That who? What did you say?
That Brad Pitt is related to George Bush, Obama as a distant cousin. Obama.
Wait a minute. He's related to Obama or George Bush?
Obama, I'm sorry.
Okay.
A distant cousin. There's a lot of people related to the Obamas.
Okay. Yeah, Brad Pitt and Barack Obama are distantly related, specifically as ninth cousins. They share a common ancestor, Edwin Hickman, who died in Virginia in 1769. This connection was discovered by the New England Historic Genealogy Society in 2008. The link comes through Obama's mother, Ann Dunham, and Pitt's paternal lineage. What does that mean now? They're related by ninth cousinry. What does that mean?
They're related.
Who gives a... What the fuck does that mean, though? What is... You said it like it was some scary thing. And you know what else? Obama's related to Brad Pitt, too.
Not in a bad way, but...
No, you said it like it was some ominous thing. Like, oh, my God. What the fuck does it matter?
I'm sorry if it came out...
What?
Like it was a bad thing. I'm sorry if it came out.
I mean, what was the point of saying that? Like, what does it mean?
Because they have a lot of cousins and family members that are related, that are actors. It is crazy. Like,
don't they live in? Where did they? Didn't they live in? Didn't they move to? Where did they come from? Where the Obamas live?
Well, it's basically they say that Michelle isn't really a woman; that she's a man.
So now you're going to go into that. You're going to jump into some other fucking fucked up thing.
Well, I mean, it does look like she's got something going down there that ain't a vagina.
I know. We've shown it on this show before. She looks like she has a dick in her pants. But you know what? Here's the thing. Why is there like? What do you think is more likely? The French president, his wife has a dick, and Michelle Obama has a dick, or right? Because it could be either one. Michelle Obama could have a dick, and the French president's wife could have a dick. But what if people like you, though, are just obsessed with presidents' wives having dicks? What if that's the case?
Well, if it's showing on TV, I mean, I'm going to say something.
Now, yeah, they live on Martha's Vineyard now, but I don't think that they always lived on Martha's Vineyard, David. I mean, they live really close to me, to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. I actually just listened to a little bit of Michelle Obama's podcast. Now, I have found out some things and not liked some things about Obama. Like, I really have learned some things about him that I haven't liked, and I'm very suspect of all these people, to be honest. But when I watch them in public, if they're not fairly regular good people,
this woman came up to me and
they are the best actors you've ever seen. They're some of the best fucking actors you've ever seen. I'm serious. Like, and especially Michelle, because Michelle on her podcast, I listened to it earlier tonight, and like, if she is this deceptive, that she's this evil devil person that we don't know, man, she has pulled one over on me, because she's adorable on this podcast. And when I hear her speak about things, like, so maybe, and I don't agree with everything they say. I think that they pushed some sort of racist tensions in the country. I think they failed with that. And I think they did some other things too. But if they are bad, evil people, and she has a pee-pee like people say, maybe she does. I don't know. I don't know. What's the point? Like, so what happens then? Why is that? What happens if that's the case? Because I watch this and I think, if you just said, pretend these are two people having conversations and listen to them talk, and what do you think about them? I'd be like, they seem like a happy married couple of two great, like, insightful people that, you know, I kind of wish were my parents. They seem, I love them. That's what they seem like. Now, I could be a sucker. And they could be demon evil people. I don't know what they do. And they have made some mistakes that I have not liked. But, like, when I listen to these fucking podcasts, I'm like, they seem nice. Maybe they're crazy, but they seem nice. And Michelle Obama, if she's got a pee-pee, what does that mean? Does that mean we're all going to die? What
It means the kids were adopted or some shit.
if the kids are adopted? What does that mean?
No, because if the kids were adopted, they don't deserve to live.
Yeah, like, what does it mean if the kids are adopted? So if the kids are adopted, then that's weird. But okay, if Michelle Obama has a pee-pee, then she has a pee-pee. What happens then? I don't know. If Barack Obama's gay or whatever, well, what does that mean? Nothing happens to me.
Why are they lying about it? That's
Why
all
are they
I wanna-
lying
Why
about
are
it?
they lying about it?
So, like, again, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, great. All those things, if they're true, okay. But what the fuck happens because of that? Nothing?
Listen, I don't have a lot of things going on. Nobody likes to talk to me because I babble endlessly. So I have to do stuff like this.
What's worse, if Michelle Obama has a dick or if Trump is a pedophile? Like, which one's worse?
I think it's both.
You think it's both?
Well, no, here's the thing. It's okay with Trump, all right? There's always like a million excuses. Like, no, now hold on. Well, hold on. It's a different story of Trump. It's a different.
Here's the thing. I think she has a dick, and it's a weird one too. Yeah. So that's my point. Is
you know what?
the result of it being true doesn't matter. Go.
I'm
Sorry,
so
Rob.
glad that you're. Sorry, I'm so glad you're taking shots at like political commentators and stuff like that. Like people with their fucking stupid podcasts, just trying to turn everything in politics and like going after, making kind of like random fake arguments up so they can rant about it. You know, like a Michelle Obama's penis. Like who cares? But there's another thing. Like I was watching, someone's review.
By the way, let me just stop really quickly. DJ Glaze, the next time someone says to you what I said to you, then say, because they've been building this lie for years so they could inject him into the office, and the only way to get him in the office, as you know what I mean, would be to be seen as a family man with a woman, a female wife, and the kids, and it's all perfect. They thought that would elevate them, and that's what they did. So you should have at least said that, you fuck. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, Rojas.
Well, all I was gonna say is that the guy I was listening to's review, Ralph the Movie Maker, I like his reviews.
Oh,
he did a really good review of Superman. He basically gave it the same score we did, but he just destroyed Ben Shapiro for his fucking shitty, dumb take on Superman in all movies, and he calls him out basically for not really liking movies or not actually being a real person and just being a political talking piece and using movies or media as an excuse to like push his own politics. And there's like it's so true. There's so many people that like are these political commentators that like talk about stuff that like happens in the real world, and they just turn it as a way to like somehow make it some sort of like agenda driven like, see, here's the thing with Superman. Superman has always been a iconic piece of Americana. And this is anti-American, and they just like say shit like that, and like I can't stand it anymore, man. So
Yeah,
I hope
I don't like him at all. He just cries about that shit. He basically works for the Mossad. He's a fucking Jew hater. He loves his. He loves the Jew.
He's definitely not a Jew hater. He is like a full-on Jew lover. Like I mean,
I just hate political commentators.
He's a Jew. He's a Jewish person. Like.
I just think they're all scum. I just think they're all liars. They're all like, they all talk like they're in the right and morally the most justified person. I just can't stand.
You know what I've noticed is after there seems to be a shelf life of like 2 or 3 years for a lot of these people. Like eventually they just break. They won't separate from their narrative or whatever. I've seen the people that will separate from their narrative. And the people that will separate from their narrative, I'm really appreciative of.
The narrative always here.
But some of them just won't do it. They won't leave their talking point regardless. Like Charlie Kirk.
And what I hate about him, what I hate about Ben Shapiro is that he's such a fucking prude. Like, you know, his whole thing is like, we're going after the woke. But then other times he's like, they've shown a woman's ankles, and I just find this to be highly inappropriate for a movie, which is, you know, the demographic is for teenagers and children, and they're showing women's ankles. You know, he's just like this, like, prudish fucking, like, dumb, he's a
fake, Jew nerd.
Yep, here comes Luke to talk about another reviewer. Unbelievable. Here he comes.
He's a Jew nerd. He's a Jew nerd.
Is Ben Shapiro another reviewer?
Unbelievable. That's what I'm just reading what Ghost said. Guys, if you want to donate to the show, feel free to do it. So far, we've only had Mr.
Sodomize Joe's grundle hole.
Yeah, sodomize me because we've only had Mr. McMahon show up tonight. I mean, that's it. Mr. McMahon.
Chance in hell, you got Joe.
Unbelievable. Yeah, it's just
no chance in hell you got.
Oh my God! Shut up.
You shut up.
Go ahead, Bullfrog. Go ahead, Bullfrog. I gotta pee anyway. Why don't you tell me what you thought? Did you watch
Like that lizard?
Did you watch AEW tonight?
No, I told you.
Did you hear that Goldberg is under fire for bitching about his retirement match? Are you in?
Yeah, I saw some highlights, but I was on my lunch break.
No, I didn't say that. I said, did you see that Goldberg is under fire for
Yes, I heard about.
I saw the fireworks. I saw the fireworks on 4th of July.
do you think that Goldberg bitched too much about his retirement match and that he's like some ungrateful Jew?
He is being ungrateful. I mean, the guy got offered a retirement match, and now he's bitching about it. I mean, like you said, like Triple H to get a fucking retirement match, like with your fucking moaning and bitching. Like, who cares if you didn't go the way you was fucking planned? That's how they wanted you to fucking go out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't watch. I mean, I tried to watch some of the AEW on my cell phone when I was working.
Well, I'm excited for, around midnight or 3 a.m. or whatever time tonight when Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the new season drops, and they destroy Spock's character even further.
Is it supposed to be any good?
No, it's terrible, but...
I might have to check it out if it's terrible then.
Well, if you hate Spock's character, then you'll love how they destroy the character. It'll be a lot of
I
fun.
might just check it out anyway just to see if I can get into it or anything.
Listen, I hate the woke stuff. I hate the bullshit Hollywood woke shit. James Gunn is a little bit of a wokey, like, on social media. I saw Superman.
I saw Superman also. Let me tell you now. I want to ask your opinion.
Don't spoil anything because there's people who are still in spoiler world.
I just want to ask your opinion about about the dog stuff. So now, do you thought it was a little cringy to have the dog there like the entire movie throughout the whole show? Like that's all you saw was the dog.
Okay, so I can definitely see how people would be annoyed a little bit by the dog. The dog played a bigger part than I thought. But
I mean,
it didn't bother me. I never thought that in the theater. I never thought, oh my God, the dog again. Maybe I'm fucking dumb and easy to please or something, but it didn't bother me, but I can definitely see how it would bug some people.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I thought it was okay Superman-ish movie other than the dog stupid shit. I thought it was a decent Superman movie. Other than that, stupid shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was a banger from when I saw it at the movies. Other than that, I give it like an 8 out of 10. Other than that.
Wow. I mean, that's higher than my rating. I gave it a 7.
Why'd you give it a 7?
I mean, I thought why don't you go listen to my review? Me and Luke did a review. It's up on Patreon. It's an hour and a half long, but I'm not going to tell you here. It's fucking spoiler shit. And trust me, I think the movie's going to do pretty well throughout the week because I think there's a lot of people that are waiting to go see it. I think a lot of people were waiting for reviews and they're waiting to go see it. I think you should see it. I think it's a fun, like cartoon, stupid Superman that's fun.
Yeah,
and
now that's the thing that they made this movie like more comic book like than ever before. Like they really, and like I don't want to spoil it for the people that haven't seen it yet, so I'm trying not to give too much.
But you're about to, I bet. So shut up.
I'm trying to hold it in. Basically.
Yeah, you really got to hold it in because otherwise, we didn't put spoilers and Superman up on the title, so yeah, we can't really go into it.
Yeah, so
but we can say
my best not to.
I'll put a poll up right now. I'm gonna find out right now in a poll.
Look would be like.
All I'll say is that Superman gets AIDS.
Superman gets AIDS and lobotomized in the movie.
Oh man, that would suck.
Why
would you want
the only
Superman
thing
to
I've
have
said
AIDS?
is that I thought there should have been a bigger moment with the Superman score, and that's what Luke said the same thing. He said it first on our podcast review the other day, and like I was even inserting music into scenes myself just to see if it worked better or whatever, and I was like, yeah, I wish they did that.
Yeah, I just, I kind of wish I got to see it in 4D. I've been hearing a lot of good experiences with that, like 4D real experience where they spray mist on you and your seat moves and shit.
Oh, in that moment when he has an orgasm with Lois, like they shoot like jizz on you in the theater. It's crazy.
Yeah. That big space whale has sex.
That's good. That would have been great.
No, I saw it in the standard basic picture. You my cheap
Okay,
ass.
nobody asked. I had a good time and I saw it in the standard edition.
Dude, did you guys see that Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul attacked Randy Orton on Jimmy Kimmel?
Somebody playing that in?
I like how when people fight like this on Jimmy Kimmel, they just laugh.
This is so bad.
You a wrestler? You a country star?
Oh, and Jelly Roll's there with Logan Paul, by the way.
Jelly Ho.
So in case you missed that, Jelly Roll and Logan Paul had
Jelly
a
Roll
fight.
might be my cousin. Jelly Roll might be my cousin.
Why is everybody hosting Jimmy Kimmel's or is it Fallon? I don't know.
No, I think that's Jimmy Kimmel, and Jimmy Kimmel probably had to go cry.
Usually Jimmy
They're
Fallon.
more popular shows.
Jimmy Fallon's the one hosting it because he's NBC.
Yeah,
That's
no,
usually why.
it's Jimmy Kimmel because Jimmy Kimmel wasn't there for some reason. Like I said, he probably had to go cry. Jimmy Kimmel cries a lot, you know.
Yeah, he's a little bitch.
He's always crying about fucking something.
Yeah, he's probably like, "Did you guys know that Trump is still the president?"
Does he still have beef hang on, does he still have beef with what's his face, Matt Damon still?
I don't care. He probably has beef with. He's gonna have a lot of beef with a lot of people, and if people find out he eats baby cock, like wait till that
First
happens.
of all, that beef, Bullfrog, the beef with Matt Damon is for show. It's a fake beef. It's funny, or it used to be. But bro, I'm looking at the Jimmy Kimmel's latest videos, and Julie Bowen from Happy Gilmore. There's an interview with her, and oh my god, man, she is just still so beautiful. She's the mom from what's it called? Modern Family, the blonde chick. And I guess nobody hears that, or I'm dead.
Yeah, you're talking about the girl from the Happy Gilmore movie.
Oh, that's right. When Joe leaves the show, I forgot. When I say things when Joe isn't here, I have nobody
he's getting
respond.
finger blasted by Leah right now. Leah's finger in his grundle hole right now.
I'm just giving you your time, Bullfrog. Shine bright, Bullfrog.
Oh, there he is. He is getting sodomized.
Look at
all week, there, Daddy Joe. You missed me all week.
I missed a lot of things all week. I'll tell you that.
Happy looking out.
I know Luke has a heart on when he misses me.
Wow.
Is anybody excited for Happy Gilmore 2, or are you just kind of being like, yeah, that's gonna be
The more I see of the trailers, the worse I feel like I'm getting.
Is it out on Netflix
what
yet?
the fuck up, Bullfrog?
Why can I talk?
Because you've been talking like nonstop since you got on the call. Shut up.
You shut up, bitch. All you fucking do is run your fucking mouth. Why don't you
Yeah,
give somebody else a fucking chance?
Oh my god, Bullfrog. Nobody cares.
Well,
Jump
nobody
off a
cares about
cliff,
your
dude.
fucking irrelevant
Jump
ass.
off a fucking cliff,
You're a fucking
Look
dinosaur
stupid
fucking
with
waiting to
that
fucking
state-
die. Why don't you go jump off a fucking bridge?
You're
You're fucking irrelevant. You're fucking irrelevant ass.
like Jake from State Farm right now in your profile picture. All right. I hope you're taking a
look like
picture of
fucking-
yourself at the
yeah, you look
fucking
like a
doctors.
fucking. You look like a fucking crack whore on
Your
fucking crack.
fucking testicle transplant, bro. You
Yeah, you
fucking
look
know
like a
not
fucking
having
crack.
cunt, bro.
Why'd you
Born
go
off a
fucking
hermaphrodite, looks like a fucking
street
beast.
dealer?
You fucking amphibian piece of shit. Go die on a lily pad.
Why don't you go fuck yourself? In your relevant ass.
I'm gonna get your fucking lily pad fucking foreclosed, and you're gonna have no fucking house to live in. Then you're gonna have to go live off your brother's money still.
That's probably gonna happen to me.
Sell his fucking, probably sell his daughter into fucking prostitution, to sexual slavery. You
Look,
gave her
you're
plenty
a
of
fucking
practice
piece
in
of
that
shit,
when
you know
were a
that?
kid, when she was a kid, right? You gave her plenty of practice when she was a kid, right? She knows what to do now.
All right, just go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you go fuck yourself. Shut the fuck up.
Why don't you fucking make me, bitch? You and your fucking.
Oh, I can't make you.
Why
You're
don't
not
you,
here.
why don't
Even
you
if you
fucking
were,
make me, bitch? Why
and
don't
if
you
you
fucking
were, I
make
would
me
kick
shut up, you
your ass.
fucking
You
piece of shit?
your
Why don't
ass.
you fucking make me shut up, you fucking bitch?
And you don't know how to do anything.
You and your fucking. Why don't
You
you
know
go
that.
fucking
Like,
take a
nobody's
shower, you
scared of
fucking.
you.
You probably steak a fucking. Why don't you go
Nobody's
fucking take a
scared of
shower,
you.
bitch?
Nobody's scared of you, bro. Nobody's scared of
Nobody
you.
cares
You're
about your
so
fucking
slow
irrelevant ass.
and fat and retarded. I would be able to like outwit you in a second. I would literally do the Marty McFly thing where I'd point
Good
in
for
one direction
Good
and
for
then you
you.
would look there.
Good for
You're
you.
stupid. Eat
Good for
shit.
you.
Eat
Nobody
shit.
fucking cares about you. Nobody
Eat
cares.
shit.
Good for you.
Eat
molest
shit.
your niece, Bullfrog. Go molest your niece.
Dude, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go molest her. She's probably good at doing that too. Probably knows how to do it.
You're just fucking annoying.
Make me.
DJ, that's a man's niece. You probably shouldn't say stuff like that.
I know, but he's getting annoying.
All y'all a bunch of fucking losers.
So Luke.
Piece of shit. Why you seriously go fucking kill yourself?
Oh, and there's a little bullfrog upset because he wouldn't shut the fuck up and let somebody else
Dude,
talk.
I'm allowed to fucking talk. I'll talk whatever the fuck I want to, so go fuck yourself. This is Joe's fucking channel. You can fucking bang your ass. This is Joe's fucking channel, bitch. Go fuck yourself. This is
Let
Joe's
me go donate
channel,
another
bitch. Go fuck
$2,000 to
yourself.
fucking Jackie Redmond.
Yeah, you're just jealous because you ain't fucking talking to her.
I
You're
am.
just a
I
jealous
already
bitch.
talked to dude. I already had sex with Jackie Redmond, bro.
Well, good for you. I hope she got your fucking money.
I didn't have to pay any money. She just fucked me, and you know what she said? She said,
Why the hell
"Bullfrog
was she?
is a retard."
Dude, how the fuck old are
She
you?
said, "Bullfrog is a
What are you
retard."
doing? Like, what are you doing?
She
Like
said,
23 years
"Bullfrog is a
old?
retard." That's what she said to me.
Dude, why the
As
fuck was she?
as
Dude,
she
why the
sucked my
fuck was she?
averagely sized penis. That's what she said.
Dude, why the fuck was she? Dude, you're fucking ugly as fucking fuck. Why the fuck would she even touch your ass? You're fucking ugly, bro. Have you seen yourself lately?
I have. I
Fuck
have. I
up.
looked in the mirror when she was sucking my balls, bro.
I mean, you are a fucking ugly motherfucker. Have you seen yourself
Oh,
lately?
Bullfrog, have you looked in the mirror?
she
Goddamn.
seemed to love me. She seemed to love me. She was kissing me on the cheek. She was saying I was
Yeah,
I was
right.
beautiful.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
she's saying, you know what she said about you, Bullfrog? She said that you looked like you smelled. That's why she never went next to you. She never came near you because she knew you probably smell like an expired fucking deli meat.
I was fucking ripping your ass for days. You ain't got. You
Fucking
can.
hoagie that's been sitting in a book bag for 4 weeks, bro. That's what you smell like.
Dude, you fucking smell fucking like a fucking skunk went all over you.
Good one.
That was not that funny. That was not funny.
I wasn't trying to be funny. I'm just trying to teach you the relevant fucking lesson. Have respect for your fucking elders.
Oh, PME Jack, you want to know what she was doing with the other ball? She was sucking one ball and then she was tickling the other, so I was constantly aroused. And then I PME Jacked all over her face.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
You
And
want
know
a
what she
fucking
said?
cookie?
You know what she said? Bullfrog's a sucker.
That's funny.
You should kill yourself, Bullfrog.
Yeah, you should fucking go kill yourself. That's the only comeback you can come back with. Why don't you make up a new fucking sentence?
All right, how about you should electrocute yourself while fixing wires that you don't know how to fix? That wasn't the best one, I know, but you know, it's something.
Bullfrog, you should die by firing squad, like what they do in Georgia. They shoot you in the fucking head.
Bullfrog, you should probably just give up, like on everything.
Why
Don't
don't
even
you fucking give up?
give up. Nobody cares anymore. Don't even try anymore. Stop
Yeah,
trying
nobody
to
cares
compete.
about you
Stop.
anymore.
Just stop it, man. Just give it up.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I hate you. But we're
Yeah,
gonna be
I hate you
continuing
too.
with the AEW show review that I didn't watch. So DJ Glaze, it's your turn. You have to speak now. Otherwise, you will be kicked from the server and never allowed back.
Okay. I watched AEW and it wasn't worth watching. It was boring. They can't never capitalize on what needs to be done. They're not like the WrestleMania after Raw or Raw after WrestleMania. They don't know how to capitalize. And I mean, WWE doesn't know how to either, but at least they advertise like WrestleMania, Raw after WrestleMania or SmackDown. They know how to do that. And they don't do that kind of shit on AEW when it's all in. It's stupid. I don't like it. They need to work. They need to get better on opening after closing a main event, and then going to the show. The show after having a better show after a big pay per view, and they don't do that. That's the whole problem. So what did you think about All In or AEW Nerdy? Luke? Okay. What did you think about Raw Monday night? Luke, I'm talking. What did you think about Monday Night Raw?
I don't fucking believe what this fucking loser. He talks all this fucking shit, and he fucking, what a fucking loser this guy is. He runs his fucking mouth and he fucking leaves. What a fucking loser this guy is.
He hasn't left. He just doesn't want to talk. It's all right. I understand. You don't want to talk.
And now we got a dead air, ladies and gentlemen.
That's just so. You guys are literally like worthless. I hope you guys know that, right? Like, I'm never on this show ever. I call in for like a few minutes.
Here was fucking dead air.
Exactly. I call in for a few minutes, and then now I'm expected to carry the show while you two have been on every show for like the past like 9-10 weeks in a row.
Thank you, at least Luke, for
and
talking.
say nothing for fucking 20 minutes straight. And you're waiting for me to say something. Why do I need to say something? You guys are fucking like pointless, like redundant.
Thank you, Luke, for saying something, because goddamn, I was like, these motherfuckers have been talking this whole time, and they fucking have dead air. What the fuck? Retarded.
Like, why? Like, I'm expected, because I called in on the show, I'm expected to now carry the conversation because two fucking mongoloids who come on every single fucking night don't know how to like speak by themselves because they're fucking like sheep that need to be herded. Like, it's retarded.
That's what I was getting at.
Gargot, you carry the show now. I'm a sheep today.
That's what I was getting at. No, I can't even carry the show. I didn't fucking see no AEW or nothing. I got other shit going on. But goddamn, I was like, hey, dead air, really? Get that fuck out of here. I mean, fucking,
I
you
know.
speak too much shit, Trump and shit already, or what? Fuck.
I was literally, I was just sitting waiting for someone to say anything.
Dude.
Like, what
You fucking
pointless
destroyed Bullfrog. You shut up.
Good.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Bullfrog wasn't having it. He started crying and bitching, and he left.
True Flock hates me, man. True Flock's so upset with me. Listen, I would just assume people want to have something to say about AEW. It's the AEW review, but then I realized that I guess more people just come on to listen to fucking Bullfrog be a card.
I watched it, and it really was boring. It's like they don't know how to capitalize, like after big PLEs or pay-per-views. They don't know how to capitalize at all. It's just a regular old show. They mail it in. They don't know how to make it interesting. Like
So how would you book it then? How would you book it?
Book it like the Raw after WrestleMania.
Where a bizarre world happens and it's too hype and nothing actually happens at the end of the day.
Something. I didn't feel it. I mean, I watched both brands and products. It just didn't feel like, and Joe could say the same thing. It just didn't feel good. I was on my phone at the same time watching it. So I was watching the TV and my phone was on. So I was kind of like, it wasn't too interesting because my phone was more important at the time.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, it should have been more important. It should have taken priority. It was a loaded gun pointed at your fucking temple. You piece of shit. Jesus.
Or you could try poison. It's a lot less messier. You know, if you have a good, nice rope, that could work.
I feel like I never have anything to talk about now because I live such a boring, meaningless life. I go to work and then I come home and I smoke and then I watch my stupid shit and then I go to sleep.
Hey, well, at least you're smoking.
You know what I like though is Dexter, the new Dexter that came out again. I like that a lot.
Christ, it's like a new version where he fucking gets everybody in a fucking mansion, right? And everybody's
I just want there to be
serial killer.
50 Dexters from now on. I want there to just be another Dexter series every few years now.
I got into that show maybe like once or twice. Never really thought it through. And then when I saw like the last episode of like the first season, I was just like, okay, now I got to rewind everything because I don't know what the fuck I missed. And I never did. And that was like 2011, 2010. I can't believe that fucking show's been out this long.
Garguts, have you seen Sons of Anarchy?
No. I don't think I've ever gotten into that show in my life. Maybe I've seen the second. I mean, I've had the spinoff of it, but I never really got into it.
Mayans.
Yeah, the Mayans.
Yeah.
Never got into that shit. I don't have any experience being in a club or being anybody around a club, so it just doesn't hit with me.
It was pretty cool watching both of them, both series, but the better one was Sons of Anarchy.
The only thing I've been watching lately is The Bear, and haven't finished it yet, but it actually got pretty good this season around. I hated the first 2 seasons, and the third season I didn't even watch.
I watched one episode. It seemed all right.
It was.
I think Luke went to go kill himself.
Well, he deserves
I
it,
think
everybody.
But no,
this whole time I thought it was nerdy in here, and I was like, "Oh, it's nerdy." It's fucking Luke changes his name.
yeah, he tried to do a nerdy impression. It didn't work out that well.
What? How was he doing? He was like, "Oh, what's up, guys?
Hey, dude, you know, bro, dude, bro, yeah,
college, bro, woo,
yeah, doing surfer dude, something like that. He tried, And then Joe said it's not working.
And that was today or yesterday, because I think he had it yesterday, right?
But I think the best show is Criminal Minds. You probably never seen Criminal Minds.
No, I've never seen it. I've heard about it. It's not something that I'd probably get into at all, but whatever. I didn't think I'd like a lot of fucking TV shows, and I ended up liking them. But TV shows are not really the priority right now. What the fuck is going on?
So, have you got a new house yet or an apartment?
No, I was actually all day I was fucking trying to figure out that shit. Can't do anything till I start working again, but at least I can walk a little bit now, so that's good.
Okay.
Fucking was able to stand without the fucking boot today. I was like, all right. I walked around. I was like, all right, this feels good. And then when I put the boot on, and I was just like, all right, I'm fucking now I'm back in back there. But I still got another 6 weeks. I don't know. Probably fucking move into a goddamn halfway house or something.
Halfway house? What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Gotta figure out something right now so I can get the fuck out of where I'm at.
Living in a hotel, right?
Shit's expensive, bro. That shit is too expensive.
What are you living in?
I'm getting help from people, but I just am ready. It's been like 2 months, bro. So it's like, done with this shit.
I got you.
But did I see Superman? Is that the fucking thing that Joe's put in the thing? Yes, I saw Superman. People said
You saw Superman?
Uh-huh.
Was it good?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fact that people said it was too woke too, because I was like, what's woke about it? They're like, certain things in the comic, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Shut up. Who cares? I don't really give a fuck.
I haven't watched it. I probably won't like it because it's too cartoonish.
I think that's exactly why you want to watch it. Go watch it. At least watch it online. Something. Just go watch it. Like this one. This one's like. So this one has the weight of all the other Supermans and everything that Zack Snyder did that failed, and it's got all that weight on it. So it's just a happy movie. Like it's just a good fun movie. The next one's gonna be crazy because it's gonna be a body morph movie about Clayface. It's gonna be a body horror movie. So I think that's gonna be sick.
What's it called again?
Clayface from the Batman animated series.
Yeah, from 1991 or something like that, right?
Yeah, and they're gonna make a movie out of that. I mean, the next movies they're coming out with is pretty dope. They even got a Batman and Robin movie coming up where it's what's his name? Not Tim Drake, the Wayne guy. Fucking what's his
Damian
name?
Wayne.
Is it? Yeah, that Robin.
There's 3 Robins, actually 4,
Yeah.
but 3. There's Tim Drake, there's Damian Wayans, and there's Dick Grayson.
Yeah, Damian Wayans. It's gonna be him. And,
That's the actual son of Batman.
Yeah, they're gonna come out with a movie with that. I was like, who the fuck is gonna play Batman then? No idea yet.
I don't like it. I don't want my Batman to be dark and realistic and gritty. I like the last Batman. That was pretty good.
That one's still coming out. Part 2 is still coming out.
Yeah, but
people were saying, I don't know who was saying the other day that they're like, oh well, they scrapped that, and I was like, they didn't scrap shit, bro. Fucking Penguin's even reading the script for it to see if maybe he'll get around to fucking being in it. The second one, because Penguin got like what 27 Emmy nominations yesterday or 2 days ago. There's no way he's gonna.
I don't know.
Batman is good, and they're gonna wreck shop on that shit. Oh shit! At least 1 minute. Gotta be back in 1 minute. Where the fuck is Joe? Where's Joe?
Where's Joe? Where's Joe?
What the fuck is this guy?
No, my favorite Batmans are the Christopher Nolan Batmans.
Christopher Nolan? Oh, well, I feel sorry for you. I couldn't get into those Batmans at all. The first one was terrible to me. The second one, of course, everybody liked. The third one, I just kept making fun of the fact that Bane sounded retarded.
There is no drug here.
Sounded like fucking, I don't know, Papa Smurf or something.
Tom Hardy the dude looked like he took a bunch of steroids for that shit. That act playing Bane.
Bane?
Yeah, he was fucking massive.
I forgot that was Tom Hardy.
Yeah. Tom Hardy was like fucking probably taking the juice.
They just need to fucking pop it off already and do Batman Beyond. I don't know what the fuck they're waiting for. Another 40 years or what? Batman Beyond now. We need that more than ever.
My favorite Batmans are the games. That's why I like the Arkham series.
If they do a Batman Beyond, it better be Michael Keaton as old Batman and Mark Hamill as old Joker.
I don't think they'll do it.
Live action Joker of Mark Hamill doing it, and he's all old and decrepit and shit. That'd be great. And he's got like his son that's gonna fucking follow in his footsteps or whatever, like his protege. Yeah, that'd be great. Oh my god, are you banging your head?
No.
He's slamming his dick on the fucking on the phone. He's like, "Suck it, my white shit. Suck my white dragon." Jesus Christ. Do you call your dick something racist?
No.
I don't know, like
You a coon lover? You a coon lover?
Oh my god, no. The more you say that, the more you're gonna get kicked off right now. Jesus. No, I didn't get to eat Beyond Meat. No, you're a fucking weirdo. I don't eat Beyond Meat. What is wrong with you? I just fucking finished eating chicken wings and like seafood boil with fucking shrimp. Tell me why there was no fucking shrimp in my seafood boil. Pissed me the fuck off. I think I went in there. I was like, man, what is this fucking an appetizer? 3 pieces of shrimp. What the fuck is this shit?
I think I'm gonna head out, Jargo.
You what?
Head out.
You gotta pick your head out?
No, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go now.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, whatever you gotta do it. I don't know where the fuck everybody else went. Joe probably fell asleep. He's probably jerking off somewhere.
He's probably jerking off, pal.
And shit, I'll join him in a bit. But it seems like Bullfrog left. Damn, Luke killed everybody tonight. He laid it in to everybody. Where the fuck is everybody? I saw Jesse here too, and he was the first one to dip. Who do you think played the best Jokers in Batman movies? Obviously. Oh, in the movies? Like live action movies? Because I'm gonna say Mark Hamill and you know, the guy that talks like this and tells you everything. He's Johnny, or whatever he fucking says. Jack Nicholson, yes. I think those are the best ones. Of course, we're gonna always pick, you know, what's his name that died at the age of 27. He was a good fucking one, but and Cesar Romero, I mean, he doesn't really go, and you can't really compare Cesar Romero to anybody else except for maybe like Joaquin Phoenix. I did like kind of Joaquin Phoenix, you know, Joker portrayance too. I mean, the movie might have sucked to everybody, but I think I like that movie too. I mean, that portrayal of Joker. Let's get derpy. Well, the thing is, I'm not drinking, but you know, if a beer shows up in my doorstep in the next 10 minutes, I will. Mundo and Jesse. Well, Mundo was in. I thought Jesse was here. Oh, Mundo. Oh, I forgot. Damn it! Somebody blocked Mundo. Who blocked Mundo here? Who in the fuck was it? You, Matt? I know Matt Cologne blocks everybody. Was it you? Somebody blocked Mundo, so he's not in this chat. He was pissed about it the other day. Jack Nicholson was best in '89. I think Jack Nicholson was the best one in '89 too, as well. I mean, he's the one that told everybody, you know, don't get too close to your character. It's very dangerous. Or I don't know how he talks. You know, if I get freak people out, The Shining. I would like to see Jack Nicholson and Tommy Lee Jones portray their characters and just talk shit about Batman. And then, oh, I mean, kind of what Danny DeVito and fucking and Arnold Schwarzenegger did when they were like, Batman killed me. They killed me too. He's like, he killed me over love. He's like, yeah, it's a lame way to die. Like, oh, there he is right there in the front row. And they show Michael Keaton. It was great. Joe's life is over. Give me all your money or your life is through. It's time to drink that old E-brew. You know, I fucking saw this weird shit about Exhibit talking about that there's going to be OEs discontinuing the 40s. And I'm like, bro, I fucking go to the goddamn store all the damn time. I see them there. I don't understand why you're saying. And he was saying because somebody had told him, and then he did this Instagram post where he's just blowing it up everywhere. There's no more 40 ounce of Old English. And then I don't know if somebody from Old English sent him or somebody that knows him sent him a big ass box of Old English. And he's like, yeah, bro. And I was like, you're not going out of business. I would have heard about this shit. All right, I don't drink 40s. I don't drink Old E anyways. Logan Paul slapped Jelly Roll. Nah, I don't really know why Jelly Roll is going to be in. I guess they need a big major artist to be in this match for SummerSlam because it's 2 days. But I don't know. I thought I heard that Jelly Roll was going to Europe to go record for the next few weeks. So, and when is SummerSlam? Next few weeks, right? So, I don't know. I'm confused on the schedule, but whatever. The guy's a gajillionaire. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. Tattoo his dick for all I care. Motherfucker's got more tattoos on his face than I will ever have in my life. I've seen more tattoos on his face than I have seen on, you know, a girl's ass cheek. Jelly choke slam through the table. Wait, did that happen? When did that happen? Monday or what? Or that happened on Friday? Oh, you saw that he went crazy and bashed it? No, he was bashing CM Punk, and he knows that Jesse likes CM Punk, but Jesse was like, I don't give a flying fuck. So that's what happened. So I don't know what. It's weird how this is a AEW stream, but nobody's talking about it. And what the fuck is this guy doing? I work on my scholarship. Just trying to work on my scholarship. Where did I put my goddamn thing? There it is. Yeah, so Jelly Roll's body looks horrible. Dude, he actually lost a lot of weight, though. I mean, since I saw him, what, like 3 months ago? I think since then he's lost weight. I see him in March for March Madness. Yeah. He was looking pretty fucking fat, and I saw him on TV, and I was like, dude, that Ozempic ain't no joke. Oh, South Park. That Ozempic episode was fucking great. Jimmy Fallon. What about Jimmy Fallon? Jimmy Fallon died, didn't he? The beer emoji guy is not here. Yeah. Well, let's make beer emojis for him. AEW sucked tonight. Nothing was interesting. Dude. I don't know. I guess what it is it might have sucked tonight. It might have not. I don't know. I just think that we've, in the past weekend and Monday, including, there was a lot of, Friday, what is it? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday wrestling. I think we're just fucking tired of wrestling right now. Just give it a while and then we'll get back to normal. I had some friends that were actually at All In, and I saw, they sent me a picture about, they were like on the Jumbotron and shit because they were like the fourth row. I was like, that's fucking hilarious, but goddamn, those fucking tickets must have been like $10K each. Probably more. At Jelly Roll and Jimmy Fallon today. Like, he's only got like what, like when I saw him live, he only played like 3 songs that were his, I think. Everything else was a fucking cover. He played a shitload of covers. T-Pain before him fucking played every fucking song he's ever been on, which I forgot there was like 25 years worth of music. I'll tell you what, son. So the night was, it looked like everybody's just saying it sucked. We're talking about Superman and everything else besides wrestling. I mean, did they do anything with the Christian and Hopla angle yet? Did they do anything? They bring them back together? Did he say, I'm gonna find myself, or did he fart at his face? I don't fucking know. Anything. Bark, bark, bark. Where is my... There we go. Muted? No, I wasn't muted. I had to put down the mic real quick. I'm waiting for a delivery. Let's see if that works. God damn. Tiffy time? Tiffy time. Shit. You think that's what she says when she gets banged and shit? It's Tiffy time. Some folks just didn't like Dynamite. I don't know. I didn't fucking watch it, so. Maybe some people just didn't like it. Maybe people didn't like it. I don't know. It's just wrestling, bro. It's not it's not the end of the world if it sucks. I mean, I wouldn't even try to book shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, people are like, oh, they should do something differently. And I'm just like, well, what the fuck would you do differently? You know how to book? So, fuck that. You got free tickets? You didn't like Evolution? I heard it was pretty good, but yet again, I didn't watch it. Did not watch it. Slow night? I mean, whatever. You're waiting on a cold, fresh Sylvester? Kind of. I mean, kind of. We'll see what happens. Like I said, if it doesn't come in the next 10 minutes, you know, I'm not getting shit. It's funny too, because I could see them, they're just taking their sweet ass time. I'm like, what the fuck? They get pulled over or what? Let's see. You know, I said a bunch of the mentally ill WWE. Why they got to be mentally ill, bro? Bro, really? Seriously? Crazy. Personally, I saw it. You just didn't enjoy the women. You just don't care for them. Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, shit. I think right now, to me, I've been touting about Io Sky for years, and now that she's like, you know, I heard that she had a great match, and people are just like, oh, well, she's definitely a main eventer now. And I'm just like, bitch, she's been. Just nobody gave her the chance. That's why she needed that belt, and that's why she needed to lose that belt to fucking be like, oh, I'm definitely a main eventer. We could pass it on to Naomi now, who just came back from a 3-year hiatus or whatever, and now she can get the belt. But I really like the Io Sky as champion. Now, who has the other belt? I fucking don't know who has the other belt. What belt does Becky Lynch? Becky Lynch has a belt? I don't fucking know. Probably not. Folks are hyped for All In. I mean, I was hyped for All In, but the fact that it just had so much weight on it. Like, people are just worried about the ticket sales, and nobody fucking worries about the wrestling anymore. They're like, it's like people right now, like, people are just like, oh, well, this movie's gonna flop because it's not gonna make $1 billion. I'm just like, bro, just go fuck yourself. Like, I'm sorry, the movie's gonna flop because it's not gonna make $1 billion. Are you gonna go see the movie? No, because it didn't make more than $1 billion. Okay, so if you saw the movie, would you like it? Even if it didn't make $1 billion, or is that like your be all end all deadline shit? And I feel like people just don't want to have that kind of time on their hand just to watch a movie that they're probably gonna hate because it didn't make $1 billion. I get it, but me, I'm just like, bro, you got an hour and a half to kill. What are you gonna do? Pick your toes? Just fucking come on down and watch the fucking movie. Like, when people are like, oh, well, wrestling, they didn't sell this many tickets. I'm just like, well, I mean, have you looked at the story? I mean, it could be the story. It could be that people just, a lot of Marxists who are like, oh, well, they're not selling, so I'm not going. You know, it's just stupid things like that. Was All In good? I mean, if you were there, I'm pretty sure it was fucking fantastic. I had friends that were there, and they were just like, it was the greatest thing in the world. And then you watch it on TV, and you're just like, fuck, dude, that was so much wrestling. Orange Cassidy. Oh, I don't know where Orange Cassidy. I thought he was injured. You already drinking? You turn on the barbecue bit? Bruh, I just had chicken wings. That's weird you said that. I just ate chicken wings. I want some fucking wings, though. Not that fucking, flats and drumsticks. Mundo. Yeah, he needs to be around. Oh, GSTS is the #1 in the chat tonight. Got the XP points. I got 0 XP points in this chat. Yeah, he said he accidentally, I don't know if somebody blocked him or he accidentally got blocked or that was like I think that was like 5 days ago or maybe like on Saturday. But I don't know anything about it. I even told him, if it comes up, I'll ask Joe, but I don't fucking know shit about it, bro. The last 2 matches. I didn't see. Wait, which last 2 matches? Unfortunate. That sounds unfortunate. Oh, Becky has the women's title or the IC title. Okay. And who has the other WWE title? There's not much I don't pay attention to wrestling. Women's wrestling. Wow. That's so weird. Let me see. Let me look it up. Title holders. Oh, it's Stratton. That's who it was. Is it Stratton? No, Stratton lost it. Charlotte Flair? I don't even know. Sorry, if I could drink some water. He said the water didn't do anything. It made it worse. Bro, this dude's taking his sweet fucking time. It's crazy. Superman 4 Quest for Peace was better. This Superman movie, 20 minutes into it, you wanted to kill that dog, and the jokes sucked. There was jokes in that movie? Good thing was Superwoman. Yeah, she looks like mini Shakira, bro. She's like Shakira. She looks exactly like Shakira. Superman 4 was terrible. What the fuck? Is that the one with Richard Pryor? Kidding me? I don't know, man. Maybe you didn't watch the right Superman movie. You're probably watching the porn. You're like, there's so much dicks in here. He's probably drinking my beer. Nah. They can't do that. They should have released Batgirl, though. I know who Batgirl. Oh, Dicko, do you know who Batgirl is? Or was? Talking about the non-release movie that was supposed to come out with Brendan Fraser being the bad guy and Michael Keaton being Batman. Oh, man. That movie's just sitting on a shelf somewhere. Nobody's gonna release it at all. The Atomic Villain. Man, I barely remember that Superman. Quest for my penis, yes. Now you come back? Well, guess what? My beer's at my door, so I have to go get it.